Hey yo, my friends! What's going on? Today we're actually not on a motorcycle for once. However, we're still going to talk about Harley Davidson in this video and really what they have in their repertoire for 2022. If you clicked on this video, then you either already heard about the rumors that is going on with the new 2022 models for Harley Davidson, or you already had a couple of assumptions, or it's a brand new thought to you, because apparently there are a couple of bikes that are going to be discontinued for the next year, and I've just found something out that might be an indication that the rumors are true. So let's jump right into it. Jumping right into that basically means we're going on the Harley Davidson website. Let me actually start a screen recording right here. Okay, so we are on the Harley Davidson website, and now they started with the 2022 motorcycles reserve now. So we will click on that in just a second, but I want to actually just remind quickly which lineup they currently do have. So when we go on bikes, motorcycles, we have all these guys. So let's just click on shop all motorcycles. Okay, so when we scroll down, the Sportster S is kind of like the only and also new one in their Sportster line, really, because they took the Iron 83, 48 and the 1200 out of the Sportster line. They became cruisers, weirdly enough. But anyways, Sportster S is there in 2021, and then we have the Iron 83, the Iron 1200 and the 48 that kind of like just got pushed into the cruiser section. And then of course we keep going with the Softail Standard, Street Bob, Softail Slim, one of our babies, the Lowrider S, the Sport Clyde, the Fat Bob, and then of course the Fat Boy and the Heritage Classic, also another one of our babies. And then when we keep going further down, these are like the big touring bikes. So like the Electra Clyde, the revival version of it at least, the standard Electra Clyde, Road King of course, Sport Clyde, Street Clyde, Road King Special, Road Glide Special, Street Glide Special, Road Glide Limited, etc, etc, etc. Okay, so these are pretty much all pretty popular models, I might say. But now if we go back to the start page here and click, as soon as the website would load, on the reserve now, and it loads further. We try to go and select a motorcycle for the next year. So we have Sportster S still there, and then the cruisers, the Iron 83, the 48, but no more Iron 1200. So just an indication that you cannot reserve the Iron 1200 for the next year already, for me is a big indication that they actually legit discontinued the Iron 1200. I had the pleasure to ride the Iron 1200 and did actually a test ride video on it and also compared it with the Iron 83. I will make sure that I have all the videos linked up here in the corner, so you can look into that and also get a little bit of my feedback why I think losing the Iron 1200 is actually not a bad thing at all. Okay, but if we keep scrolling, we have the Softail Standard still there, Street Bob still there, Lowrider S still there, Fat Bob and Fat Boy still there, and then we're already at the Heritage Classic. So no more Softail Slim and no more Sport Clyde. They're gone. And then because we already keep continuing with the Tourings like further down there. So no more Sport Clyde, no more Softail Slim. I'm kind of surprised, I must say. I was not expecting for either the Slim and the Sport Clyde to completely disappear, but also I kind of get it. The Softail Slim is a gorgeous bike, but if you just want to spend a couple of grand extra and go with the Heritage, for example, you get way more money or more items, more things for your buck. that makes any sense. So I kind of get it. And like right now we're in the transitioning way on modifying the Softail Slim that we own to become a little bit more comfortable. So windshields, better seat, etc, etc. But no matter what we do, it just changes the look of it completely, and we don't really like that so much. So what I want to say with that is it's tough to modify the Slim because it's already that pretty. But if you want to go on bigger tours and bigger rides, not quite as comfortable. Well, also, that's me saying that it's not comfortable, where it is comfortable, because we actually managed to ride across country on the Iron 83. So, first world problems, of course, right? But yeah, and then also the Sportglide is gone. Like, I also was test riding the Sportglide and I loved it. It was actually the first Softail I ever test rode. Again, I will make sure the video is linked up there in the corner. But the fairing is really nothing special. The saddlebags kind of look cool, but not as functional, I would say. And just the fact that it doesn't come with floorboards, but only foot pegs, it's kind of weird. Especially because all the other Softails really do have their floorboards. I kind of was missing that when I test rode her. Especially because it's like forward controlled, right? So you kind of keep reaching, especially if you're a shorter rider, just like me, with only cute 5 little foot and 3 inches. So yeah, you can't reserve these bikes no more, which basically would lead me to the assumption that they will be gone. But if we keep going in like the Grand Touring section, Road King, Road Glide, Street Glide, Road King Special, Road Glide Special, Street Glide Special, Road Glide Limited, Ultra Limited, etc, etc. There's also no Electric Glide no more. So I'm pretty sure they cancelled the Electric Glide also. The Electric Glide is really a weird mix in between. It's quite expensive. Actually, let's see, like how much does it cost right now? Come on. So in US dollars, it's 25,000 US. But yeah, I don't know. It only came in one color. So the Electric Glide really is just $2 cheaper than the Street Glide and the Road Glide are, which is not too much when you think about like the baggers per se. So when we compare those 3 bikes, the Electric Glide, the Street Glide and the Road Glide, they're kind of like all pretty much the same, just that it doesn't come with a passenger seat and it has no infotainment system and also no RDRS, but it still has the radio and stuff, I think. But really, $2 grand for that, it's like, might as well just bump it up to the Street Glide. It's not worth it not spending the extra $2 grand and go with the Street Glide. So I definitely see why they discontinued this one. But yeah, no more Electric Glide. And then of course the Pan America is still in there and the trikes. So yeah, it's really these 4 bikes, the Iron 1200, Softail Slim, Sport Glide and the Electric Glide. Very interesting, very interesting. Let's see if this indication is really kind of what's happening. So I don't want to say that makes it true, but it would make sense that it would make it true. So I'm really curious to see what's happening, and I'm also curious to see what bikes and of course also what paint shops they're going to add this year. So we'll see. As soon as the reveal is going to go live, I'm definitely going to make sure I'm going to check it out and also share my thoughts and hopes and wishes and feelings with you as soon as the time comes. But until then, I hope I gave you a little bit food for thought and more clarity, or even just the initial indication of major changes in the Harley Davidson lineup. If you have actually any more ideas, more clues, more assumptions, or if you think I'm completely wrong on something, leave me a comment down below and let me know, because I would die for some more input. But yeah, until we actually know more and until the next video that's going to go live, I hope you guys are staying safe out there. If you have the chance and are still able to ride in December, on your motorcycle. Guys, man, I'm jealous. I would love to, but I mean, Canada is still being Canada. You can't ride in December in Canada. At least not where I'm living at. But anyways, regardless, I hope you guys are riding safe out there and are enjoying the last few days of 2021. And we will see each other in the next video. Bye.